30% of US entrepreneurs, startup businesses, fail within the first 2 to 3 years. 90% fail over the long term. In the Caribbean, specifically Jamaica, 60 to 70% of startups fail within the first 2 years. Welcome to LGC Connects, our digital podcast, episode 2, and happy 2025. So what I wanted to tackle in this brief video today was the topic that we get from our clients often. What differentiates entrepreneurs who build successful businesses from those who build businesses that don't last? We know the data. First of all, 20 to 30% of US entrepreneurs, startup businesses, fail within the first 2 to 3 years. 90% fail over the long term. In the Caribbean, specifically Jamaica, 60 to 70% of startups fail within the first 2 years. It's challenging, but it's so rewarding when your passion is aligned with your purpose and you can do what you want and build a business that lasts. Do something in a way that gives back. But the question is, where do we start? We start by asking ourselves, why does society want our business to exist? What problem are you solving? I've had to ask myself that question. I know for LGC, what we deciphered was that the problem that we are solving is that many startup businesses fail. And it's often due to a lack of understanding how to build a business and how to take a business from point A to point B. What it requires to build a solid foundation for a business that will last. The fundamentals, business model, business structure legally, whether to register or not to register. What form should the business take? Be a sole proprietorship, a limited liability company, in the US S Corp, what to do next? How about tax obligations? How often are we obligated to pay taxes? What if we're not making any money? And so these are some of the questions that were asked. Some people don't even know how to go about registering their business. And so if you've never done it before or you have a skills gap, always put aside in your budget funds to engage a consultant because it will be worth it. Everyone needs a little help. Most of the CEOs and founders of Fortune 500 companies, including some big names that we all know, have always worked with coaches and consultants. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little help because the truth is none of us know everything. And it's a process. And the only thing that can prepare you for entrepreneurship, for running a business, is actually running a business. That's why they say nothing is more critical to success than failure. Until you've tried a number of different things, how will you know what works? Engage a coach, engage a consultant, work with people who have the experience so that you don't end up reinventing the wheel or having to figure things out on your own and make really costly mistakes that not only set you back in terms of timelines, but set you up for failure. There's a lot of things that entrepreneurs don't know how to do. And you start off being the head cook and bottle washer and the person who does everything until it becomes no longer feasible for you to wear so many hats. So at first you have to understand accounting, legal stuff. You have to understand, you'd be surprised how many people I've spoken to, entrepreneurs who don't even know what a business model is, who don't know what revenue levers are, who don't know how to read a financial statement, who don't know how to draft a proposal or negotiate terms, or how to read a basic contract and look out for those loopholes and red flags, how to negotiate and reach a sweet deal, because all of these things take training or experience. Simple things, well, to us who have been in business for 20, 30 years, simple things like digital marketing now that everyone seems to be doing and seem to think that they understand, but it is a trained scientific process. It's not just about posting and pretty graphics. It's about crafting a persona, understanding their psychographic, demographic, behavioral tendencies, profiling them, and then understanding where are they, and how do we meet them there, and how do we communicate in a way that resonates and connects with them. Brand architecture, logos, and people think, oh, it's just a little symbol or just the words to my business. No, it starts off with who you're targeting, and then what will appeal to them, what will resonate with them, and also what format will translate across several media. For example, you want a logo that not only is impactful and visually appealing, but can be printed on shirts, on stationery. For the different applications and media that you plan to apply it, will translate across the board and be integrated seamlessly, and will stand out on all digital platforms. How will that business name and logo look on your website or when you're purchasing the domain name? And also, listen, how many clients have we had that came to us with a brilliant business name only to Google it and find out there are 50 other businesses in Jamaica, Miami, Florida, New York, Trinidad, Barbados, Bahamas, Cayman, or wherever your business is that has the same name or something very similar. There's a lot of moving parts to a business. Don't set yourself up for failure. Set yourself up for success. Understand that the wise person who knows they know not everything is the wisest person in the room. Put in your budget, allocate funds for a coach, for a consultant, someone who will partner with you and help you along the way. Put them on retainer. Have them at your management meetings to offer little insights, or meet with you, the entrepreneur, one-on-one to offer high-level guidance. I'm an executive coach. I coach CEOs and leaders all the time. Young entrepreneurs who have the vision, have the dream, know what they want, but they don't know how to get there. And I help them to save money and time by avoiding costly mistakes. Things that could be detrimental to their brand, their hopes, their dreams, and their visions. And starting off with a clean slate. For example, as a leader, you have to start off with social media presence that represents the brand of who you are. But you first have to know who that person is. Who are you? What are you trying to accomplish? How do you want people to remember you? What kind of leader or business do you want people to think you are, or think that the business is? And at the end of the day, people don't buy from businesses, they buy from their leaders. They buy into the dream, the vision, and the story. What story are you planning to tell? If you don't know all of these things, if you aren't asking yourself these questions, you're not off on the right footing. And it could be costly. It could put you at a disadvantage competitively, and it could set you up for not being able to achieve what you want. So reach out to us at any time. We're on lawglobalconsulting.com, LinkedIn, Facebook, X, Threads, YouTube, and Google Business. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more from LGC Connects Digital Podcast. We're also offering, by the way, a link in our bio. You click the link tree on social media or visit our website. On resources page, you will see a link to a free annual planner that we're giving away to everybody. Download the planner and print it, or download it and edit it in a PDF editor and just fill it in. It's a yearly calendar where you set 3 SMART goals: specific, measurable, actionable, time sensitive. And you set 3 SMART goals for the year. You're going to put in there details about the goal, what you're going to do, the action steps you're going to take to achieve them. It's an absolutely fantastic yearly planner that my team and I have worked on for weeks to develop for you, and it's free. So download it and use it, print it, or go in a PDF filler, start filling it out, and get a plan ready for 2025. It's our gift to you for the new year. And we're here. If you don't know where to start to fill it out, you can reach out to us. We're here to help you. Remember, he or she who fails to plan, plans to fail.